Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to go ahead and say Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai, Brakate Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Chakudash. Okay. Just want to knock out this quick lesson today. Before I get to camp. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into it. Okay. So title of this lesson is The Fruit in the Garden of Eden is Spiritual. It's spiritual fruit. Okay. Because I remember I was on social media sometimes, just to keep the brothers sharp, I put up questions, you know what I'm saying? And then I want brothers to reply to it. That way brothers, stay sharp. Or if they didn't know, now they know. You know what I'm saying? So there was this one dude who, through the spirit, I feel like is a scoffer. All right. He comments, it's literal fruit. Don't take it out of context. So I figured I might as well make a lesson on it, man. Okay. This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 22. As a matter of fact, I'll start from verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High hath not said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. Okay, so that's Esau for you. That serpent in the garden is Esau, man. All right, for the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Okay, and that serpent in the garden is Esau, man. Okay, because Esau is a serpent-like creature, This is Psalms 58, starting at verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. And we know that the wicked, all right, is Esau, all right, because the scriptures say you're going to call Edom the border of wickedness, okay, Malachi 1 and 4. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, okay. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, okay, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O the Most High, in their mouth, and break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces, right? That's that missiles, man. And the missiles is gonna touch you, Edomites. All right. I'm gonna let that go right there. All right, that's just a quick one. Okay, so he said, ye shall not surely die, right? Verse 5, Genesis 3 and 5. For the Most High doeth know, Genesis 3 and 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. All right. So long story short, man, when she ate that, it was doctrines and philosophies, man. It was spiritual fruit. Okay. Now, let me go down to Genesis 3 and 22. And the Lord Yahweh power said, behold, the man is become as one of us. All right. Talking to the Elohim, man. It says, the man has become as one of us. Salakia, the man has become as one of us to know good and evil. Right. So we know good and evil now, because we were just like, we were living in an ignorance is bliss state, man. All we knew how to do was good. Okay, like the Apostle Paul said, make you wise unto good and babes concerning evil, or something along those lines, man. Okay. It says, now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. All right. And that tree of life is in the book of Revelation, the 22nd chapter. All right. I'm going to get it real quick. Okay. Because this is how you know that's spiritual, man. And I'm going to pull up precepts basically to show that it's spiritual fruit. You know, it's Revelation 22 and verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. So you have to keep the commandments to get that tree of life, man. Okay. Not eat. You know what I'm saying? You only thing you be eating is the whole roll of the scriptures, man. All right. So you be eating the roll of the scriptures. That's what you got to eat, man. To keep the commandments to make it into the tree of life. You know. This is John chapter 4, verse 34. Matter of fact, John 4 and 33. Therefore said the disciples one to another, hath any man brought him aught to eat? Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. Okay? That's what Yahushua said. He said, my meat. Okay, so his food is to do the will of Yahweh who sent him, man. Okay, which is the Most High God. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get this real quick. This is Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29. And the Most High said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all earth, and every tree in the fruit of tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. Okay? Salakia. So, like I said, Yahushua said that his meat is to do the will of the Most High, man. So that's spiritual, okay? That was spiritual right there. All right, let me go ahead and get this real quick. Salakia, Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 18. Starting at verse 13, Salakia. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. All right. How do you find wisdom? How do you get understanding? By keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof, and then fine gold. Right. Okay. She is more precious than rubies, and all things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Right. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. Okay? It says she is a tree of life, man. Okay? And how do you get wisdom? Let's get this real quick. Just like how I brought it on Revelation, said, blessed are they that keep the commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life. How do you get wisdom? Sirach chapter 1 and verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. Okay? So if you want wisdom, you got to keep these commandments, man. You know? So it said it right there. It said, wisdom is the tree of life, man. Okay? Same way how the Most High said, lest he put forth his hand and eat from the tree of life, that he may live forever. Okay? Come on, man. You know? You gotta have the Most High really gotta be able to the Most High has to deal with you in order to show you these things. You know what I'm saying? If the Most High not dealing with you, no matter how many precepts you get hit with, and it'll flat out say it, you still won't be able to get it, man. This is Proverbs 11 and 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Okay, that's what it says, man. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, man. Okay. And what is the fruit of the righteous? The keeping the commandments, man. You know, and everything that comes with that. Okay. Salakia. Someone calling me. Salak. This is Sirach 19. And I'll start at verse 18. It says, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him. Okay. It says, the fear of the Lord is the first step to being accepted of him. Sirach 19:18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of him, and his wisdom obtaineth his love. Okay. Right. So the Most High, it's Wisdom Solomon 7:28 says, for God loveth none but him that dwelleth wisdom. And as I showed you before, how do you get wisdom? By keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And the scriptures say, if you keep the commandments, that's how you show you love the Most High. Okay. Verse 19, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life. Okay. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. Okay. And how do you do the things that please him? By keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay. Tells you that in the book of Baruch, O Israel, happy are we, for we have received the things that are pleasing unto the Most High, or we know the things that are pleasing unto the Most High. And what is that? That's the law. That's the law. All right. We keep the law to the best of our abilities, man. Okay. But yeah, man, I think I'll go ahead and just finish off on that, man. If any brothers got precepts for Bakusha, put it up on the comment board, you know. But with all in all, man, that fruit in the garden was spiritual fruit, okay? And that fruit happened to be basically learning the way of evil, man. All right, which is perfectly known by Esau, man. Okay, pretty much. All right, because that's his lot, man, to be wicked. Okay. But with that, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom.